Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Scribo here speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Tuesday, April 12th, and the moon is about ready to shift into Virgo. It shifts into Virgo about 10 o'clock in the morning here on the east coast of the U.S. And of course, the Virgo moon is one of those sort of roll up your sleeves and get her done kind of moons. And hopefully this Virgo moon will inspire me to clean and organize my house, but the jury is still out on that. We have two big things happening today. One is big, and one is something that occurs every year, but is a golden opportunity to do some organizing. So with that Virgo moon and the Sun sextile Saturn, it's actually a very good day to organize yourself and communicate your needs about what you need to help you sort of organize those things. It's a good day to talk to people. Maybe get some advice on the best ways to approach your organization, where to start. Saturn likes a list. So it's a good day to actually even make a list to prioritize. So important. That's important. Now, the other thing that's happening is a thing that everybody's been talking about. I've talked about it quite a bit, and that is the conjunction of Neptune and Jupiter. This happens every 13 years, but it does take about 166 years to happen in the sign of Pisces. So the last time that this occurred was about 1856, I think it was, the last time these two planets came together in Pisces. They're coming together at the 24th degree of Pisces. So if you have 24 degrees of anything in your chart, we know that this is affecting it. If you happen to have some Pisces, it's going to potentiate that Pisces. And Neptune and Jupiter are both planets of expansion. They are both planets associated with the sign of Pisces. Jupiter is the classical ruler of Pisces before Neptune was discovered in the 1800s. And now Neptune is the modern ruler of Pisces. So, and we are very familiar with all this Pisces energy because Neptune has been in Pisces since 2011. And Neptune rules the oceans. It also rules oil. And the last time, thank you, David, I think it was, who told me, the last time we had this conjunction was right around the same time as I think we extracted oil from the ground and started the whole petrochemical industry, which is the engine for much of our economy, much around the way that we live. We do not live in harmony with nature because of this, and also the major reasons for a lot of the wars that we have, and we've been fighting for the last 166 years. So it's nice to think, or it would be nice to think, that we could reimagine a different world order here, one where we're more in harmony with nature, where we understand how our actions have affected us, and wake up to some perhaps stark realities and some greater possibilities, because these two planets, especially in the sign of Pisces, asks us to dream. So it is significant, I think, that we have a sextile between the Sun and Saturn on the same day that we have this conjunction, because it brings in that energy of communication. It brings in that energy of organization. It brings in that energy of starting new things, right? Aries Sun, a new beginning. So dream your dreams, but we also need practical application of those dreams. So it's very easy. And on another level, this is a huge opportunity for healing. So and the healing wave is like a tidal wave. So we're gonna need to have a lot of umbrellas, I think. Some what are those, the boots that you wear when you go in the water to fish? Waders. Might need a few waders in this situation. Be careful if you're around bodies of water, rivers and creeks and things like that, because this is really, if I was going to use a word to describe the energy of these two planets in this sign, would be inundation. Inundation. So there can be an inundation of light. There can be an inundation of feeling and emotions. I don't know about you guys, but when the moon was in Cancer, I was wrecked. I was wrecked. All I could do was cry and feel and cry. Now, I am a Cancer with the Pisces moon, and this is sitting on my moon. So my feelings right now are very big and very vast. And there's having it happen in the sign of Pisces, the most collective sign. There's nothing separating us with this. And so you are feeling all the feelings of all the things all at once. And so it can be overwhelming. Do your best to find that still space within yourself as you move through this time. And of course, this is not something that just happens in a day. We've been feeling it. So everything you've been feeling has in part been due to this. And we are going to have Mars move into Pisces at the end of this week. And then eventually it's going to hit this point when it moves through Pisces. So we're not done with these feelings or this opportunity for healing. Every moment of every day is an opportunity for us to be more understanding, more loving, more supportive, and more connected to one another. Bring yourselves together. The fact that we have the Saturn-Sun sextile indicates to me that we can take a lot of this very vast energy and actually apply it in a very practical, useful way. You have to keep your mind open, however. All right, guys. Have yourself a wonderful day. Like and subscribe. Now, it's raining here. It's actually raining on me, and I guess I should have expected Neptune and Jupiter and Pisces to be a rainy day. So, although I think it's not going to be rainy all day, but I just want to point out, we have all these beautiful tulips about ready to pop. Ooh, looks like I see some color here. This looks like the little white tulips. They're usually the ones that come up first, the white tulips around here. And then, of course, we have the flush of daffodils over here. And we have a couple of hyacinths, but they're kind of hidden, grape hyacinths. I think there's one over here. The other day I smelled it. I was like, what's that smell? It's so sweet. I couldn't believe it. And it must have been the grape hyacinth, because it was really the only thing open, and there was only one of them. So they're pretty smelly. There it is in there. It's hard to see. That's a grape hyacinth. I can't smell it, but it's there. Oh, and we also have some cherry blossoms. Let me bring you over there. What the hell, right? All right. We've been trying to clean up the yard. I did a little raking up here. Not nearly enough, but it's better than it was. It was such a challenging winter with all the winds and the storms and trees coming down and branches everywhere. Just really intense winter, probably an intense spring still to come, and we'll see what happens in the summer. But let me bring you over here. Now, Michael had just the other day pruned this, and now we have peach blossoms. There's a peach tree. All right, guys, so the peach blossoms are blossoming, and everything's growing here. Everything's growing. Have yourself a wonderful day. Like and subscribe. Much love to you all. Take care, everyone. Namaste.